Hi, good afternoon, all. This is Dolores from Getting Gigs, and today I'd like to talk to you about the side hustle or gig called Rev.com. Rev.com is a website where you can work as a freelancer or a contractor to do transcriptions or audio captioning for videos. The job you're able to work remotely for them, and the pay according to their one of the blogs that was talking about them, which is right here. You get paid up to, or you can make up to $1,495 per month. And the top 5% of the revers, which is what you would be called when you start working for them, have monthly earnings of around $900. So it all depends on how good you become at becoming with transcripts or audio captioning. Depends on how much you can make. Now, I don't recommend like quitting your regular 9 to 5 job to get this position. This is like something I would do as a side hustle. Like when you come home from work and you need something to do, I would do this. Like, just to make a little extra money here and there. So let me go ahead and show you how to sign up for them. You would go to their website, rev.com, and you would scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a button here that says freelancers. You would go ahead and press that. And then you would apply to become a freelancer with Rev. And right below here, before I show you that, it shows you how much a transcriptionist and a captioner makes. As a transcriptionist, you can make a range of between 30 cents and $1.10 per audio video minute. And for a captioner, you can make between 54 cents and $1.10 per minute. Now, from my own experience in doing this with another company, you actually really do start off on the lower end, because until you become quicker, um, you can't get up to that level, because you're gonna have to slow down and stop the video, stop the audio to make sure you got the captioning right. And you have to get used to or acclimated to their environment before you can get quicker at it. And it also depends too on how well you type and how good you can listen. Like, those things all have to be in sync. Now, when I applied for this company, it was like a few months ago. I actually applied for the captioner position, but what I realized was I'm actually not that good at it. I have a hard time keeping up with the audio and the video at the same time, and to be able to capture everything that's going on at once. And for me, I felt like, for my personal opinion, for me doing it, it wasn't worth my time, because I wasn't going to make that much on it. And I was never going to get to that level to where I could get up to the $1.10 per minute. But I know some of you out there are probably better listeners than I am, and probably can type faster than I can. So it's worth the chance, and it's worth trying, just to see whether or not you're able to do it. And like I said, I would do it as a side hustle, not as a regular 9 to 5. So up here, I'm going to scroll up to the top. I just wanted to show you what countries it's available in. See all the different countries? Like, there's like a ton of them listed on here. Like, I didn't see where they said, oh, you can't be from this country, but if you look, I'll go a little slower just so you can see all the different countries. They are offering this from quite a lot of different countries that where you can do it. So, I mean, if you have the availability, and they have the work out there, so I would just go ahead and give it a try. So you would hit this like next button after you fill all that out. And then what's going to happen is you're going to end up, you get to that page. No, it's the same page that came up. I'm sorry. What's going to happen is you're going to fill out all this information. You're going to actually have to take a test. The test will just test your ability to see whether or not you're good at doing the transcriptions, or you're good at doing the captioning. Because if you're not able to do it on the test, then they're not going to put you in production and do the work for them, because you need to be able to do it like at a minimum level at least. So you will have to take a test to see if you're eligible to do it. But then once you are eligible, like you do pass the test, then you'll start getting work. You'll be able to start doing work for them. Like, I think it says it on their main page. One of the pages it says that you can start working with them right away. So now that is for how you get in for one of these positions. Now they also have positions that are through here up on top through the careers page. So when you click that, you can look at the view openings there. And they had like 2 available. Yeah, they still have the 2 available. One of them is out of Austin, Texas, so that one's not remote. So like, unless you live in Austin, Texas, I wouldn't even. But this other one is for independent contractors that have legal transcription experience. And this one right here, like they do have some particular criteria that you have to meet to qualify for this one. And I think it was like you have to be, yeah, here it is. You have the familiarity with transcription software like Case, Catalyst, Eclipse, Digital Cat. Now, some of you out there might actually already have this experience. I didn't, so I didn't apply for this one. And but if you do have the experience, I just want to let you know that this one is also out there. And if you don't have the experience and you want to do this later on, maybe like by doing the transcriptions now, not in the independent, like not as doing legal, you can gain some experience and then maybe later on you can do legal ones. Like I don't know how much legal terminology you have to learn, or whether or not you have to take a class in order to get to the point where you can do the legal ones. But I just want to let you know that there's other options available out there other than just the two. Now, in terms of whether or not the company is legit, they are legit because I know from my own personal experience when I applied for them a few months ago, like I gave them all my PayPal information and none of that in terms of that got stolen. So I know that like they're not like out there to scam me, like they weren't able to, they weren't trying to take my money. Also, I checked on Reddit and I did like search for Reddit whether or not they were legit. And there's a lot of reviews out here for them. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's mixed reviews. Now, there's a lot of people that say, "Hey, yeah, I work for them. I've been working there. Actually enjoy it." Like this person said, "I really enjoy it." Like another person said that, "Yeah, I've been doing it for for a while." Some of them got kicked off because they didn't have the quality scores that you need to have. So that is one thing about them. So like when you do start working for them, I do recommend that you try to make sure your quality is good because what will happen is they'll use that to determine whether or not you're going to get more gigs with them. So if you want to continue to work with them, just try to do your best. Otherwise, they will score you lower, and then you'll get kicked off a project. And they'll just say that you have low scores, and that project you might. I don't know how it works. Like if you won't get paid, or you will just get paid less for it. I'm not 100% sure about that. But just be mindful of the work that you do on their platform because you don't want to get kicked off. I also did another. I searched on their blog. Like there's a blog out there because I wanted to show you what you could possibly get paid. Like I think I don't know if I already said this, but you can make up to $14.95 per month, and then as a revenue per month, you could make around $900. Like they're the top 5%. That's what they call their remote workers, or I don't know, freelancers. They call them revers. And then they have like a lot of information on this blog about the you know about the position itself and whether or not like you wanted to do it or not. So there's some information on here that I thought was useful. I might put a link to it down below just in case you're interested in more information. And then I also try to search for whether or not they should be a trusted company. And I actually did find like where they had reviews out there. And like they had some reviews by Trustpilot. And they also had down here like how many people have been using their platform. 750,000 people across all industries have been using this. So I mean, in terms of that, like that makes to me that makes it seem more legit, knowing how many people have used the platform. But you do it yourself. You take a chance. You apply for them. If you get hired, cool. You give it a try. What I did, like I had one job like this where I didn't like it. Like I did the one job, and after that, I just never logged in again. And then for the ones I do like, I go ahead and log in there once a day just to see if there's work out there, and I do a little work here or there, depending on how much work I have on my other side hustles. But I mean, it's worth a shot. So, anyways, this lures from getting gigs. Thank you for watching. If you can like and subscribe, and I'll bring you other ones. As I apply for them, or if I remember ones that I applied to that I haven't posted about, I'll go ahead and apply. Make new videos for you guys. But for now, this one is legit. My company to go ahead and try to get your hand or your foot in the door. So thank you. Till next time.